Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today we're looking at the magic of you Pisces for the week, which is the Knight of Pentacles. Now with it came a very slow and lingering is the right word I'm looking for, way of seeing things in the world. The three card that came in is from one of my beautiful, what I call Catherine decks, is the Ginkgo, which is a really wise tree. Okay, it's based on the book, it's a leaf and wisdom that comes in, and there's something, this is like the oldest, it deals with memory, and I feel that it's a cellular memory, a spiritual memory, not a cellular memory, a spiritual memory that you've forgotten. Okay, so it says, I offer a link to eternity. Look at my leaves, and you will see the moment of my birth in a time before man. I am the silent witness of the past. I am living memory of the planet. Okay? It says, have you forgotten something? Okay? And it says that it may be just something. In this case, it's something in particular. Maybe you've forgotten to do something. But in this case, I feel that this Ginkgo card is telling you that you have forgotten about your... we all have forgotten how spiritually we are connected, and that we are eternal in that way. We are spiritual. We are transforming all the time from one body to back into spirit all the time. Okay? I think that we forget that, and also all the lessons, the spiritual being that propels who we are in this physical form. I feel that that memory's been lost, and the more you ponder it here with the Knight of Pentacles, the more you realize how far you've come, or how far you've been, maybe through like just your spirit, how far your spirit. It's been a long, progressive, and abundant journey, and the Black Elder card is about abundance. It talks of, let me see here. It talks of it's about your personal power, how much power you have in your life. It's about the fruit. This was about the leaves. This is the flower, the fruit, and the seed of you, of who you are. And it says, I have ancient powers and can bring you abundance and protection. Okay, I love this. And trust in the abundance of the world around you. Concentrate on everything that you want and attract it into your life. So this is really the card of abundance. Your cup is waiting to be filled with this beautiful Knight of Pentacles. Okay? Even you see the beautiful field plowed. Okay? Ready for it to start growing. There's abundance around you. And then there's a Suji tree. I think it's how you say it, maybe not, and that's your roots, your being, who you are. Okay, and that's the sacredness of who you are. You have to treat yourself and this journey as a sacred thing in your life. Okay, I can remind you of the importance of finding a connection with all the invisible spirits that surround you throughout your life. I can help you to honor them every day and to remember that all aspects of nature are sacred. I love that. Okay, so it's saying try to rise above all the stuff that's coming in, Pisces, because this is going to work towards your magic. So there's wisdom. Okay, and then there's abundance, and then there's your being. There's your spiritual being. They're all connected together. It takes time and looking finally at the details to figure out how to make it work. But when it does, it works out really well for you, Pisces, okay? So there you go. We're going to start with that, and we're going to continue on with this going forward. Let's see here. Beautiful. So you have the leaves, you have the fruit, and you have the root. I feel that you have a lot of the components here, especially with the pentacles coming through. It's saying that your growth is beautiful, and it's going to bring in a lot. You just have to use all the different components of yourself. Don't forget you are more than just the sum of these parts. And that's your magic. That's your magic, Pisces. You can realize that quite easily when you just sit and simply think about it or ponder it for a minute, okay? All right. So I'm going to take a moment now and let you know how you can further support this channel. I'll be right back. Beautiful Pisces. Now here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern Time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Take care. All right, Pisces. Let's pull some cards for this beautiful reading. Thank you to Maria who bought this deck for me. I appreciate it so much. You have the Seven of Wands. Usually when you put it this way, the Seven of Wands feels like, you know, defending yourself, being the bright light. I feel, though, however, that this is less of a human reading, to tell you the truth. I feel today's reading is to remind you that you're more than just defending yourself from other humans. You are the light, okay? It's like saying in this card, don't concentrate on this so much, concentrate on this. Concentrate on the light of who you are, okay? That's first and foremost. This stuff is just, it's just the stuff that is going on around you, that you're dealing with, that, you know, your human journey is doing. But this light, it forever shines inside of you. Yeah, I like that. The Four of Swords. Again, reminding me that the body needs rest, but your third eye is always open. You're always connected to that. Okay? You're not a sheep being led to slaughter. You're very, very powerful within your own right. Okay? I feel a gentle soul. And I feel that a gentle soul possessing a lot of strength through healing and discovery and rest, that they're actually controlling these swords. It looks like a different picture than what it is. And again, it's bringing in that perspective that we forget just how spiritual we are first, and then how human we are second. That this is just, you know, the ride that we're on right now. Right, and the Three of Pentacles comes in. No surprise there. It's my card of spirit guides. It's my card of spiritual help. The connectedness of you to What has always been you? What's always been part of you? Okay, the one, the source, the other guides that are also connected. Everything is connected. Okay? If you could see it in a way, in a human way, you would see all these strands connecting every single one of us to every single one of them into the big single source of, okay, it's all, and if you look at it in a much bigger picture, there are no strands. It's all just light. You know, the trees, the planet, everything, we're all connected. We're all together. The more we can see this as one, the better we are. And the more we can think in terms of spiritually. And it's not to belittle anybody's journey, but things become less intense, or at least you perceive them that way when you have a higher view of things. In other words, a spiritual view of things. All right. Okay. There's a card of abundance again. This is a 10 of Pentacles, showing you that you have everything. Everything that you need. Okay? I love the fact that they put all of these around. That makes 9. And in the middle is the 1 that makes the 10. I feel that that's really shows a lot of... They're showing me that it's all connected. Again, that everything connects to everything. Everything makes sense when you look at it from a different point of view. The 8 is, it should be the blocking, but in this case I don't feel that it's a blocking. I feel that it's the butterfly ready to open. You may be ready to open, but you still feel like you're in that chrysalis. Is it? That's what they call it, the pod before the butterfly blooms. I think that's what they call it, but I may be wrong, Pisces. I'm not going to get hung up on this, but you, instead of feeling like you're still in that pod, waiting to flourish, waiting to fly, you are actually already a butterfly. All you really need to do is stretch your wings, but you may feel like there's a danger there. Okay, the swords are like around you here. You may feel that as soon as you put out your wings that they're going to get, you know, nicked and clipped. But I'm here to tell you there's a way around it. Okay? There's a way around it, and it's by the way you see things. It's how you perceive them, Pisces. Okay? It may take a little bit for you to think about it, but think outside the box, or outside the, I don't know, the butterfly trap, whatever you feel this is. The transformation that's coming in. It's right here, right? The Death card is right here. There's that transformation. The thing is it's already happened, and will always be happening for you with the help of guides and spirits. You just have to learn to get out of the trap, the humanity traps that we set for ourselves. Because spiritually, it's just life. It's just learning lessons. It's just experiences that bring you to the next level. But when we think about it in human terms, it's so much more nefarious than it is sometimes. Not all times. Sometimes, you know, you have to deal with things. But sometimes it sounds so much worse than it is. And they're telling you the magic is in the details of things. Sometimes you get stumped by the details, but sometimes you have to look into details in a different way. Okay? All right. Right. This is just, this is what I feel. I love this Five of Swords. I love this Five of Swords. Okay. So, right, you have the Devil and the Temperance. Yeah, the devil's in the details. Absolutely. How to balance those out. Absolutely. Okay, so what they want you to look at, Pisces, I'm just going to go with these cards, is that all of these things that you see as complications that are going to hurt your feet, there's a solution. But the thing is that you're thinking in human terms instead of the light within you, okay? The spiritual light, the divinely guided stuff that propels you every day, that helps you find your way, to help you get past the obstacles. They want you to tap into that. That's the important part in all of these. These are like all blocks, like ish, 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 okay? The power here, if anything, I see is more about temperance. The fact that I say that is because this Five of Swords saying, I cut the worm in half so everybody could have equal parts, but then the worm is dead. Okay? In this case, I'm going to call it dead. I know that some can carry on, but in this case, there's no winner. Even though it looks like things were fixed. Oh, look, you both want an equal share. We cut it in the middle. That didn't really fix anything, does it? So that is, that's humanity. To me, that's humanity. That's trying to fit everything in the same basket so that it makes sense. Unfortunately, it doesn't make sense to everybody. It makes sense to the person who created the basket because that may be their sense of balance. But to the rest of the world does not make sense. Just like if you were to learn math a certain way and it makes sense to you and you go, hey, now I'm going to teach it to everybody else this way. Not everybody is going to learn the way you did. But because it worked with you, you have a belief that that is the correct way of doing it. But to them, you just killed something trying to balance it out. So the abundance here is seeing how all of that intertwines with each other. How that abundance works within a different way of seeing it. And it's a higher form. It's through a more spiritual connection, okay? It's always in the heart zone. It's always in a more spiritual connection, okay? Things are not as black as white as we'd like to pretend that it is. It's really not. We like to think of death as an ending and birth as a beginning, but we never sit and think about the fact that it is just a transformation, okay, of stuff, of energies, of skin. It's just a transformation. One human creates with another human and they transform in a way that they create another human, okay? I don't know if I said that correctly. It sounded like I jumbled it, but whatever. So with the devil and the temperance, again, the devil's in the details. The devil is in the details. You can either burn yourself with the facts or you can enlighten yourself with the facts. And that's what I've been saying. You have to seek a higher power. Sometimes there's more to what it seems. The magic is in knowing. The magic is in the past. The magic is in a memory that you have forgotten. Things that were taught to you before the beginning of time, spiritually. And it's a spiritual memory, okay, of abundance, of what it takes to live in this physical world, how you can better help yourself be in this physical world, okay, by tapping in more to that spirituality, to stop limiting yourself so much to, well, that is and that isn't, okay? I know I talk sometimes vaguely, but I know for some of you it's really hitting home. You are taking it and putting it in a context of what is going on in your life. And that's why I like doing these readings this way, because I feel that it's going to mean something to you, but it's going to mean something different to you. And the thing is that's the beauty of it. This perception means that one thing doesn't fit everything. In other words, that basket I was talking about, okay? There's not one fix, one specific fix to everything. it has to be nuanced. It has to be perceived in the way you see it. The solutions have to be found within you, within the context of your life, within your spiritual journey, within your human journey. Which, by the way, we lean way too hard on. Our human journey, we lean on it so hard. I feel that a lot of my readings, ever since the beginning, Pisces, is to have people remember their spirituality. And I keep repeating that, balance and spirituality, but I feel like they're trying to tell people, remember who you are, Pisces. Remember what is at the core of you. And don't forget it. Because it's like when we're born, as we grow older, it seems that our spirituality gets further and further from us. And we're going into a time that I do believe that humanity is trying to bring spirituality back. There's been a lot of us that have been downloaded too, that probably would have never imagined we were doing this 20 years ago. We would have thought, yeah, that's not really going to happen. But here we are. And I know a lot of light workers and a lot of you who are listening are thinking the same way. I would have never guessed I would have been so far into this spirituality thing. But it is meant to be this way. We're rebalancing. We were off balance and we were thinking we were more human than spirit. The spirituality had been put so far to one side that we could barely see it anymore. And now we're reconnecting to it again. Anyway, Pisces, this has been your first reading for today for your magic. I'm going to come back and do the extended later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, Pisces, as always. And take good care of yourself.